Hello, hello, beautiful souls. It is a gorgeous day outside. We just got some snow in the Northeast and is very much looking like Christmas right now. And I am so excited to hop on with you guys today. So, I was talking to some clients this morning, and we were discussing how making choices in our business, we often are only making them either out of fear or out of love. And this was kind of an aha to a few of them this morning because they had heard me talk about it before, but they had kind of forgotten. And we were reflecting on where we were making our choices from. And it brought up this topic. So I was out running around getting some last minute shopping done and so excited to hop in here and connect with you guys. So for those of you that haven't met me before, my name is Kelly Lepart, and I come from the network marketing space and from the wellness space. For the past 20 years, I have been growing my business and I've been an entrepreneur. And I found myself getting to a certain point in my businesses and then struggling. I couldn't move past it. I was doing all the things that my mentors and leaders were telling me to do, except for it wasn't working. And it wasn't until I started to take the focus off of the strategies and put more focus on myself. And that's when I discovered personal development and I learned more about me and that I was the one getting in my own way. So I help female entrepreneurs to really connect with their own power and to jump in and start transforming their lives and their businesses and start living the life that they love dreaming about, right? And it becomes not a dream anymore because it becomes your reality. So it was through this transformational journey that I had that I discovered the passion of helping others do the same thing because we all get it doesn't matter whether you are making six figures, five figures, seven figures. We all get to this certain level in our awareness of our businesses, of ourselves, and then you have to grow, expand. You have to learn something about yourself to move to the next space, and we're all growing and expanding. So, especially for entrepreneurs, I mean, it's for everybody, honestly. But I hone in for entrepreneurs because that's the space that I have been in and that I'm very passionate about because I felt it and I've been there. So, when let's get back to the subject of um, are we making our choices in our business, in our life from love or fear? Because when we are in love, we are connected. You're high vibe, you're high energy. Your head and your heart are aligned and everything just feels good. You're going with ease, right? And then when you are making things out of fear, where does the fear come from, right? Fear is from the things that we are thinking. It's from the things that you are um, remembering in your memory or you are making stories about. And and then when we stay connected with that, right? You connect your fear thinking into your heart, then those things end up kind of coming out. So over the weekend, my son had a birthday party to go to. He's 9, and uh, he was asked to go to like kind of an after party, and they brought him home after it was all finished. Well, our kids go everywhere with us. We are not used to not having our children with us 24/7. And so we're growing and it's uncomfortable, but we looked at each other, it was like 7:30 and we're like, "Where is our kid?" And as parents, like you can start to like let the imagination go in a negative direction. You're like, "Oh, what if there's an accident, blah 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 blah." And my head started to try and go that direction. I was like, "No, that's totally fear-based." Like, he is having a great time. He's out with his friend. He's celebrating him. He's, just having so much fun and experiencing some great, like, personal time and kinda independence and all of that, and I chose to change the direction to more of what I would love for him to experience rather than the negative, right? And we also got some really fun one-on-one time with my daughter, and which doesn't happen often, right? So I was choosing to go with love instead of letting my head run amok and go in a different direction. So what am I talking about with this scenario brought into business? Well, we do the same thing, right? We either allow our head, our thoughts to take us on some ride, either in our past to some experience that we had, and we make choices based on that, or we look at the worst case scenario. Well, what if this happens? What if I invest in this business? Or what if I invest in this coaching? Or what if I invest in, whatever it is, and it doesn't work, right? Then I'm out the money. Then so and so is going to say, I told you so. And, what if I can't pay my bills? Blah, 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 right? Like we go into this negative space, and then you're just like going down this rabbit hole. And then you make the decision based on fear, right? Because if you're in that space, you're likely not going to make that investment. You're not going to make the leap that could have grown your business, that could have helped you to move forward, to shift out of old patterns, to do things differently. Because one thing I know for sure, if we continue to do things in the same way, thinking the same things, then nothing changes, right? So if you want something new for your business in 2023, then you have to start making different choices and really pay attention to how you have been making decisions in the past. Have you been making them based on fear or based on love? What would you love to have happen? What would, and sometimes saying, you base your choice not to do something based on love. Like it's not always a yes when you think of love. Um, you are connecting your heart with your head, right? When these two are connected and they are making decisions in a aligned pattern or aligned way, then things flow, right? You are in flow, you are in spirit. But when your heart feels like your intuition is guiding you and saying, yes, this feels right. Oh my gosh, it would be amazing. I can totally see us moving forward. And your head's like, yeah, but blah, 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 blah. It's not going to happen. What if it doesn't pay off? It's a big investment right now. What if it doesn't work? And these two are fighting against themselves. You're likely going to go the way that you've always gone and likely make decisions out of fear. And that is not going to get you where you want to go. Okay. So I just want you to be aware and ask yourself the question, okay, so, and we all have experiences where we have made choices based on love and we have made choices based on fear, right? So go back and go into your memory and see how it felt, right? Because you can take yourself into the past and feel the way that you felt. And you can take yourself into a future experience and feel the way it will feel, right? Like time isn't really, I was listening to a podcast this morning that was like, time's not really real, right? Us, our humans can't figure that out. But we can take ourselves forward or backward in time and feel the feeling, right? Feeling is the energy that you're in when you make that decision. And energy is everything. Everything is energy, right? So pay attention to how you're feeling when you are making decisions. Because when you make decisions for your business based on alignment, based on intuition, based on how you're feeling and trusting yourself in investing in that coach and investing in that business, investing in whatever that, time commitment, right? You will move yourself forward. We are always either moving forward, which means we are growing, which is a lot of times uncomfortable. It's almost always uncomfortable, right? Because you've never done it, you've never experienced it before. Or we are being going backwards, right? And experiencing things the way that we have always experienced them. And if we are making our choices and decisions in our businesses and in our lives based on fear, mm, that's probably not going to get you the most joyful experiences, right? And you want to grow, you want to move forward, you want to expand, you want to do the things that you love. So really pay attention, and you can do it with anything. So when you are making a decision on what you're going to eat for dinner tonight, do you want the chicken salad or do you want the steak? What would you love? Hmm. Okay, I would really love the steak. Okay, so have the steak, right? And it's going to be the right thing for you, right? Because your energy is like leading you in that direction. Your inner guidance is bringing you there, right? So are we are we making decisions in our business to let's say our many of us are in business online, and so we have to be present, we have to show up, we have to put our face and our voice out there so that people can see what it is that you do, and so people can connect with you, and so they can trust you, and so they can learn more about you. Because let's be honest, people do not buy like just services or products from whoever. They buy them from people that they want to support, right? That they feel connected to. Or and if they don't feel connected to them, then they may go back to the box store and just get it because it's easy there, right? So you have to show up. So what does that mean? Does that mean going what when you make the decision to either go live on social media, are you making it from love or are you making it from fear? Right? So for many, going live is really, really scary. If you haven't been doing it, oh my gosh, 8 billion people have access to see me. Are they going to think of me? What are they going to make fun of me? Are they going to like my hair? Like, are they going to judge me? All those are fears, right? What would you love? Gosh, I would love to like have people know my heart and to see how genuine I am, and to like for me to be able to make an impact on the world, and to be able to have people buy my services or buy my product because I know how amazing it is. And I want to generally like change people's lives. I know by me having this product or the service out there, it's going to change their life, which in turn is going to change my life and my family's life. And I also just love what I do, right? So when you make that choice from love, it's a lot stronger, a lot more powerful than like hiding in fear, hiding in and playing small because we of all the things that we think someone's going to say or think or do. Who cares about them? Honestly. So if they do, then they're not your people. They're not your tribe, and they were meant to go somewhere else anyway, you know? So when we make those decisions from love or fear, then it really will transform your business and your life based depending on what choice you make. So here's the thing. Knowing all this is all great and good, but we also are creatures of habit. 95% of your day is run on autopilot. You make decisions based on previous experiences and previous habits. And those you're just like on autopilot. You're going to make the same decisions, you're going to like think the same thoughts as you've always thought based on whatever someone says or something that comes across your space, right? Until you learn to shift it, until you learn to think a different way, until you learn awareness and you recognize like, oh gosh, I see this pattern and I know where it's taking me, and I don't love that outcome, right? So I'm going to learn a different way. And that is where I come in, and I help you to transform those habits and those patterns into something different. Because if we try and, maybe you read lots of self help books or you read lots of personal development books, right? You get inspired for a little bit, but we all know that 95% of us don't take the action steps. We don't do the homework pieces. We don't do the actual pieces that actually transform you into moving forward or doing things differently, right? Because we're creatures of habit and we keep doing things the same way. So, if you would like to do something different in your business in 2023, get a different outcome than you have gotten this year, because unless you do something different, you will get the same outcome next year, right? We are meant to expand, we are meant to grow. You are meant to have a much greater impact and a much greater success than you are experiencing this year right now. So, if you would like to join me in learning how to have a greater experience and more success in 2023 in your business, then come join me for my last webinar of 2022. It's a free webinar, and it's 3 things that you will do differently in your business to have greater success in 2023. So it's December 21st at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you know that you are a creature of habit and you would love to 10x your business next year, that is just the beginning of what is possible. But we have to learn how to connect here, here, and here, and align yourself with your dreams, with your goals, with your desires, and start to do things differently, start to make different decisions. And a lot of that is becoming more aware of who you are and the decisions that you make and how you make them and how you move forward. And I guarantee that if you shift these 3 things that I'm going to talk about in my webinar on December 21st, that you will have a completely different experience in your business in 2023. You will increase your impact. You will increase your income. You will increase your success in your business. So you want to come and join me December 21st, I believe it's a Wednesday, 1:00 Eastern Standard Time, and come and discover what these 3 pieces are. That if you shift just these 3 things, everything will start to grow, expand, become much easier. And you will align yourself with the goals that you have for yourself and your business. And you will increase your sales, you will increase your income, and you will increase your impact. So, if this interests you, you are ready to just expand beyond where you are right now, because let's just be honest, if you already were the person and knew how to be at the level that you want to be, let's say you make $100,000 this year and you want to make 200,000 next year. If you already were the version of yourself and you were thinking like the version of yourself and you were doing like the version of yourself that knows how to do $200,000, you'd already be there, right? So we have 3 things that we need to shift. And if you're ready to make that leap, then I invite you to come and join me. And to get the details for where the event will be, drop an emoji below and I will make sure to connect with you and give you all the details. Thank you so much. And if you got any value out of this, drop value below so that I can just receive that and also pour back into you. You are amazing. You are not here by accident. You are not coming across this video by accident. Like, you were meant for this and you are meant for more. You are meant to level up. There is so much more for you to do and to experience and the impact that you are meant to make. And I am just so grateful for us connecting and for you receiving what drops of information that you got here today. And if you know someone that would benefit from this information or that you think might be interested in my last webinar that I'm having for 2022, then please share this video with them, like, subscribe, and drop the comments or the emoji below. and I will make sure to get you the information for the webinar. All right, my friends, go out, make choices based on love and not fear, because when you focus on love and you focus on all the things that you would love and why you love them, your energy raises and you move forward, and you are meant to have greater experiences and to have greater impact in this life. All right, my friends, go out, expect abundance, and I look forward to seeing you December 21st at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in my last webinar for 2022. And I cannot wait to see what you step into in 2023. All right, expect abundance, my friends. Like, subscribe, and comment below, and share this video with your friends. All right, talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping and watching. Bye.